on the topic, I mean, in terms of your sort of strategy currently, you're obviously taking the populist pathway.
What does that mean?
Welcome, everyone. In today's video, we're diving deep into the often controversial comments made by Donald Trump about woke culture. Whether you love him or hate him, there's no denying that he knows how to stir the pot. From addressing gender identity to political correctness, Trump has made headlines for his bold statements. So buckle up as we explore the highlights of his unfiltered takes and how he's been challenging the norms of political correctness. Let's get started. Let's kick things off with a classic, Trump's definition of woke culture. In a recent rally, he said, "Woke means you're a loser." It's a bold statement that sums up his views perfectly. Trump doesn't shy away from expressing his disdain for what he sees as the negative impacts of political correctness. He frames woke culture as an enemy of common sense and traditional values. Whether he's referring to cancel culture, gender issues, or social justice movements, Trump's words resonate with many who feel that political correctness has gone too far. He often opens his speeches by painting a vivid picture of how he believes America has changed under woke ideology. Everything woke turns to, well, you know what? He says, drawing laughs and applause from his audience. Trump uses humor to engage his supporters while addressing serious topics that many people are thinking but may be afraid to say out loud. Next, let's talk about one of Trump's most memorable moments, his exchange with a feminist during a conference. She confronted him about his so-called misogyny, hoping to catch him off guard. But Trump didn't back down. Instead, he proclaimed, "I respect women incredibly." He went on to highlight his track record of promoting women in his businesses and family, mentioning Ivanka and Melania as powerful examples. Trump's response was a masterclass in redirecting criticism. By flipping the script, he turned the focus from accusations to his own accomplishments. Women can be as good as men if they work hard, he stated, emphasizing meritocracy over systemic biases. The exchange showcases how Trump uses personal anecdotes to deflect criticism while presenting himself as a champion for women, something many found surprising. Now let's dive into the contentious topic of the wage gap. In the same debate, the feminist asked Trump what he would do about it. His answer? "You'll get paid the same if you do as good a job." It's a statement that sparked heated discussions across the internet. Trump's insistence that pay should be based on performance rather than gender reflects his broader perspective on equality. This comment echoes a common argument against the wage gap narrative, that it often overlooks differences in job performance, hours worked, and career choices. Supporters praised Trump's viewpoint, claiming it promotes accountability and hard work, while critics argued that it dismisses systemic issues that contribute to the wage gap. As we navigate the complexities of gender identity, Trump has made headlines with his views on transgender athletes. During a speech, he declared, "There are only two genders, male and female," aligning himself with a growing faction of people who believe in a binary understanding of gender. He asserted that it's important for society to recognize biological differences, particularly in sports. In his speeches, Trump emphasizes how transgender women competing in women's sports can undermine fair competition. He believes that allowing this undermines the achievements of cisgender female athletes. "If you're born a man, you should compete as a man," he asserts, rallying support from those who feel similarly. This viewpoint has stirred significant debate, as advocates for transgender rights argue for inclusivity and equal treatment, insisting that sports should accommodate all athletes. At one of his famous rallies, Trump really hit home his message about gender identity. The crowd erupted as he proclaimed, "We shouldn't allow men to play in women's sports." It's a moment that resonated with many attendees who share his views. His unapologetic stance on this issue reflects a broader cultural conflict surrounding gender rights and the inclusion of transgender individuals in competitive sports. But Trump didn't stop there. He shared a story about a female swimmer who had worked hard to break a record only to be overshadowed by a transgender athlete. "It's not fair!" he shouted, eliciting cheers from the crowd. This tactic, using personal stories and relatable examples, helps Trump connect with his audience on a deeper level, making the issues he discusses feel more tangible and urgent. Of course, Trump's speeches are never complete without a touch of humor. At another rally, he jokingly suggested, "If I were a women's basketball coach, I'd go to LeBron James and say, 'Have you ever thought about being a woman? Because we'd be unbeatable.'" The audience roared with laughter. This kind of humor, while controversial, serves to lighten the mood around serious discussions, helping to engage and entertain his supporters while still addressing significant issues. Trump often uses humor to illustrate the absurdities he sees in the current social climate, making complex topics more approachable. By mixing serious commentary with comedic relief, he ensures that his message resonates with a wide range of people, even those who might not agree with all his viewpoints. One of the most poignant points Trump makes relates to cancel culture and the fear it instills in people. "We're afraid to talk about it," he admits during a speech. This sentiment strikes a chord with many individuals who feel they must tread carefully in today's hypersensitive environment. Trump's criticism of cancel culture resonates with those who have faced backlash for voicing their opinions. He presents himself as a defender of free speech, standing up for those who feel marginalized by the growing influence of woke culture. People should be able to express themselves without fear of being canceled, he argues. This viewpoint has garnered support from various quarters, including conservative commentators and everyday citizens who believe in the importance of open dialogue. As the video progresses, Trump tackles a question that has ignited fierce debates. What is a woman? His response is simple yet impactful. A woman is someone who doesn't get beaten by 38 seconds by someone who wasn't even a good swimmer as a man. This statement encapsulates his view on gender and performance, using humor and hyperbole to make a serious point. By framing the discussion this way, Trump reinforces his belief that biology plays a crucial role in defining gender. His bold comments challenge the prevailing narratives around gender identity, sparking conversations and debates that continue to evolve. As we look back on Trump's commentary over the years, it's clear that he has played a significant role in shaping the conversation around woke culture. His approach, combining humor, personal anecdotes, and unapologetic rhetoric, resonates with many who feel alienated by the current social landscape. Whether you agree with him or not, there's no denying that Trump has successfully positioned himself as a voice for those who feel unheard. In summary, Trump's critiques of woke culture serve to highlight the ongoing cultural and political battles in America today. From gender identity to free speech, his comments have sparked heated debates and solidified his base of supporters. No matter your opinion on Trump, his influence on the conversation surrounding woke culture is undeniable. Thanks for tuning in to our exploration of Trump's impact on woke culture. If you found this video informative, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more discussions on current events and political commentary. Let us know your thoughts on Trump's remarks in the comments below. Do you agree or disagree with his views? We'd love to hear from you. Stay tuned for more exciting content.